Wake up, new day in a new city. All this cash on me and it's blue tinted. In the bedroom, got new linens. In the bedroom, got two women. When I pull up, it's a problem. They just don't know what to do with me. They just don't know what to do with me. Time to pour up, I'm making it toast. Here's for the times I was broke. Shouts to the people who slept on me. I bet you take as you finally won. I'ma need all of that gold. I'ma need all of that shade. I think I know why you mad. It's cause I'm young, rich, and paid.
We got Dylan St. John, former Tilton Ram quarterback. Now hip-hop artist, writer, producer.
Engineer, yes.
Engineer. So I'm sort of doing this whole thing because I am someone who's trying to like step out into the creative field industry with like a sports podcast. And to be honest, man, it's been like kind of fucking weird because like it's not something I grew up doing and shit like that. So I'm reaching out to some people who have been doing this, whether it's for 10 years or 2 years. And I guess I'm just like looking for some advice on like how you got going and stuff like that. Because I think it's pretty cool, man. I think it's like a really hard thing for a lot of people to do is say, I want to be a writer. I want to work in music. I want to work in comedy, sports. So I guess my first question for you is like, at what point did you know this was for you? And how did you sort of like, take me through your journey from when you didn't fuck with this genre to like, okay, this is my thing now.
So when it comes to that, it's pretty simple. I don't even like consider like it's like I'm a hip hop artist, but I really make so many genres like R&B, pop.
I saw that. I said R&B and soul. I was like, damn, bro.
I don't really genre discriminate, right? But no, it all really started. Honestly, it started back before. I mean, I love writing forever. And then it's like it started like when I went to school with you at Tilton School, as I'm repping this gear right now.
Yeah.
Memorabilia shit. But it started there. I got into it. I got passionate. Then I kind of got like
did it started at Tilton or before Tilton or?
No, definitely before Tilton. I always wrote, but like I never I never had a mic. And then actually at Tilton, the music teacher would let me go into that studio. So I made like that first song. Kyle Masterson's his name.
Yeah. I remember him.
I made songs that were pretty cool. I liked it. It was always something I loved doing. And then, life, you kind of just, I kind of just stopped, like, something happened, I stopped creating. And then I came back to it, kind of got in my comfort zone. And the truth is you kind of just have to be ruthlessly, authentically, like unafraid to be yourself and unapologetic to put your face out there. Like, you can't really hide from yourself once you try and be an artist because you have to give yourself to the world in order for them to like you. So, it's a lot about pushing like outside your comfort zone, which is why like I love that you're doing this because it's fucking dope. Because I was like, oh shit, McQuade doing this thing, but let's go like that's dope. Like, so I support. And it's also about support. You gotta have the right support system. You gotta network. It's everything. What you're doing is perfectly. Honestly, you're ahead of where I was. Shit, it took me 5 years to figure out one thing. Network is everything.
I mean, I'm not like, I first got the idea to do this 2.5 years ago and it's taken me like 2.5 years just to get to this point. I've sort of had like a similar, you gave it up, you did it for a few years, you gave it up. And now you're like, you know what? No, this is really what I want to fucking do with my life. And I'm gonna put all my energy into. So I totally feel that, man. And like you were saying about like,
it was a moment and it was the moment I met my mentor. It felt like I found purpose. It felt good. I fucking learned how to engineer and I got to record my first songs and my mixtapes and stuff. And that was literally all because some dude took me under his wing. His name was Morocco. And he taught me everything he knew. And I would go there from 12 a.m., do his sessions. Then from like 12 p.m., whatever, 12 at night, I would end up getting the booth for myself after the whole day. From noon to 12 at night, I worked for him, but he taught me everything. So it was a trade-off. And that's kind of what. And then from there, I kind of just took off. I came into New York City, and then I stopped. I kind of you gotta have like a
set of balls.
You gotta have some juice, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta have some juice, or you're just gonna get, especially in New York City. It's not the most polite city when it comes to just rigorous honesty about being whack or not. So like, you gotta really.
Oh, dude, I agree.
And it's like I learned this too. If you don't believe in you, it doesn't nothing is gonna work. You know,
the cities, it's like that's kind of what like gravitated me towards here is like I just like the like when you're just the vibe of like walking around New York City is so different than where we were in New Hampshire at Tilton, where I grew up in Massachusetts and shit like that, like the energy of the city. And like there's so many different like levels to it. I've been waiting tables and bartending for the past like 4 years. There's that, there's like, you know, there's everybody who's in like I have friends who work in finance and like that's a whole thing. You have like the musicians and like the, you know, creative people, you have the fashion, you have fucking the athletes and shit. It's like
it's everything. We don't have I don't know what we don't have.
Yeah, man, I love it. And like, I come from like, you know, I come from like Massachusetts and like outside of Boston and stuff. And I love Boston. I'm a huge Boston sports fan, but you know, even me, I was like, I'm going to,
yeah, I mean, let's not go into that yet.
We will. Oh, we're going to get to the Giants and all that shit. But like, even though I don't live in New York City, I live like, because it's so fucking expensive and you live in Brooklyn and I'm like, okay, I can afford to live in New Jersey and be close enough to Manhattan where the work is and where the energy is and like I can still make it work, you know?
Like you don't need to, I mean, I'm in Brooklyn right now, quarantined in this motherfucking chaotic time, right? And low key, like the only reason that I'm not losing my mind is because I literally if you want to see, record it anytime at this mic right here.
Bro, that's dope. That's dope. I want to talk to you about some equipment too. But yeah, what were you saying?
I make all my shit at home, honestly. I worked at Audio. I was the head engineer at Audio Max Studios. So I did all like the Tidal, Bless the Boots. I rap one of them. So I mixed for like Wyclef Jean, YNW Melly, Rod Wave. You know, like a lot of these people, number one songs, whatever. Fucking whatchamacallit, but
yo, so let me ask you this, man. When you say you were the engineer, like do you mean you were help producing the music or the lyrics or
I was the dude on the boards.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
So in music there's there's a producer, he's on a beat typically, right?
Yeah.
Engineer is typically the one who, so it's a lot of geeky work. You cut out frequencies in your voice, or the person who puts the auto tune on it, the echoes, the reverb, it's science to it. But it's something that's super cool that I'm blessed because now I can just take this mic I have, which isn't that dope of a mic, but I know how to mix so well that it doesn't matter if I'm in the studio or in the corner of my back room in my crib.
Well, no, bro, that makes sense because you're learning from the ground up. You're doing the nitty gritty shit, which is helping you build to where you can be producing the beats and all that shit. I feel like in any industry, you got to do that. You can't just like walk in, to the top of, any record studio and be like, I'm gonna be a rapper, sign me. You got to know what you're fucking doing.
Anyone who says that, I think is a lie, honestly, too. Because like it doesn't happen overnight, and it never has. Unless it's like some TikTok shit. I can't get it.
Yeah, if you're one of those like viral Insta stars.
People gonna hate me about that. I can't get with that. That annoys me. But but yeah, real hard. Everyone like the truth is every artist has a journey.
Yeah.
So you just gotta take it day by day and keep it moving and keep producing and keep creating and keep your fucking, keep challenging yourself to do better. Because someone's on a Zoom right now in the West Coast or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's the same.
Yeah.
But yours is gonna be doper.
Yeah, man. And you've been working on this. You've been doing this for what, like 10 years, almost, just about.
Basically, yeah, 10. Like I literally, and I didn't have any success like the first 5 years, honestly. Like when I was Saint D, as you like to say, like I was not successful. I didn't get paid shows. I didn't do, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have views. I wasn't getting paid every Friday for my streams. I was and now it's super humbling to be honest about that because 10 years is a lot of fucking work to not even be where you want to be at, and that's another challenge as an artist because it's, it's like I feel like I'm never satisfied with where I'm at. So it's like, but I don't feel like I'm plateaued. I just feel like I want to be here. I want to be here. Like,
yeah, you're always looking forward, bro.
For one hit, I just would want 2 number 1 hits. I don't think it's ever gonna stop. It's how my brain works.
So I have some questions, a lot of questions off that. Like one, like kind of like what kept you going, but also like from what you just said, like what would success look like for you? Are you feel like you're successful now, or what would like short-term success and sort of like long-term success be for you?
So the question about feeling successful now,
Yeah.
in some ways, yes, I've accomplished a lot for someone who's completely independent and has done it pretty much all on its own with a little bit of help from a few friends. But at the same time, no. No, because I want to hold myself to a higher standard always, you know what I'm saying? And my long term with this is to be able to provide for my family with music and arts and being able to create for a living. And not have to do so many side hustles and work a job to work my passion. You know what I'm saying? And that's the ultimate goal. So am I content with where I'm at? Am I blessed to be where I'm at? Yes. Right now I'm quarantined and I'm healthy. I have a mic here. I have music dropping. I just dropped 2 songs. We're doing very well, satisfied. But no, yeah, of course I want to do better. Same time, no, I'm not happy. I want to be fucking on the charts. I want, you know what I mean?
So you want to be like up on the the Billboard top 100, Billboard top 20 and shit.
And more so, I want to be collaborating with people who are all in the game who've been doing that, because I feel like the key to this shit is really getting around people that have knowledge that you might not have, and dropping your ego and learning from being a sponge, bro.
Yeah.
Being a sponge is like everything.
Learning. Yeah.
Exactly.
So what's it going to take for you? What do you think it's going to take for you to get from where you're at now to like Billboard Top 100?
Probably strategy.
Yeah.
I'm lazy with strategy.
Bro, I feel you. Yeah.
I love the music so much that I don't care, which is fine, but it's stupid. People think I'm stupid for it. I might be, I might not be. I think that one day it's just going to start speaking for itself. And it's just like,
wait, what do you mean? What do you mean people think you're stupid? What do you mean because you like the music?
Oh, because it's like I'll just, people want to, how it works is like a business, bro. You put money behind songs, you do this behind songs, and that's smart. And yes, I plan on doing that with certain records. Yeah. But I create every day. So for me to not just drop music is like, what's the point, bro? We're living in a world where nothing's promised tomorrow, clearly. So I've always been my thing is I want to drop music the way I want to. And then when the time's right, I'll put that money behind the promo. I'll do this, I'll do that. And that'll be the single for my album, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, good music lives forever. So once I put that product out, that the right, connect with the right person, right producer, whatever it may be, this truth is like, like I said, I'm still working to figure that shit out. I'm still trying to grow. But I think, eventually, it's just a matter of time, and then it's like, you got a catalog to backtrack that's dope. Boy, label just makes me scratch it, or no, fuck that. I wouldn't let it. I was like, nah. And the biggest thing for me is just, I wanted to always not be like fake.
You don't want to be what?
I can't have tats on my face. I can't do that. I can't talk that crazy shit because I'm not with that crazy shit.
So you're saying you don't want it? You're saying, I'm sorry, I just cut out for a second. You don't want the tattoos on the.
For me, it's like the gimmick shit that I won't do.
Yeah.
I don't like it, so I don't do it, and I don't really care. So I think it's a phase.
Yeah, dude. Well, you want to be authentic to yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, you don't want to have the image of you're a fucking rapper. You want to like do the art.
No, I want to be the dude who's like a fucking billionaire, but like you just walking in like casual Nikes and joggers.
Yeah, dude. You don't want to you don't want to have the fad of being hip hop and like, all the like the lingo and like the clothes and the face tattoos, man. You want to be yourself. I fuck with that.
I'm not like Frank Ocean about it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I'd be happy with a life where I was able to provide, able to have my music be loved, and hopefully one day. My biggest thing is I hope the world opens up so I can tour, because that's really what I feel like I do my best music on stage.
I got you.
So, but hopefully that happens in 2020 something, and get back to it.
You said you've like opened for some guys, right?
Yeah. So I opened up for Jay-Z at the Metal Festival.
At the where?
A Metal Festival.
Wow.
Yeah, I opened up for Ferg, like about ASAP Ferg, like 5 times. LA and New York and shit. Opened up for Currency, opened up for T.I.
So let me ask you this, man. Like, is that something where you like shake those guys' hands backstage and you say, "What up? I'm Dylan" and shit like that, or is it sort of like?
Ferg, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Jay-Z, not a shot. I had a trailer at the Meadows. I met some cool ass dude. Jay-Z, I don't even know where he was. I think he had his own private little like thing with trailer.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's like a fucking megastar, bro. He's like the A-list of A-list. Because, like, bro, my thing, like, I've run into so I'm a bartender and I've been working in restaurants. I started working in restaurants like 15, but like here in New York City, I've been doing it for almost 4 years, and I meet a lot of celebrities. They just come through the restaurant, and like, you know, whether you're an athlete, a musician, an actor and stuff, like I've always sort of said, like, you got to shoot your shot. If you come across those people, this new thing is like, it's not about like saying, hey, like, give me a record deal, or hey man, like give me an interview. It's just like, oh, I met Aziz Ansari. He came in before he did a show at the Comedy Cellar. I was like, hey man, I'm Taylor McQuade. I'm getting into sports podcasting, man. I just want to introduce myself. So he kind of like, I don't know. I think that's like something that a lot of people should do. I had an interview at, when I started this year ago, I had an interview at a sports broadcasting company, and while I showed up like an hour early, and I was so nervous, I was like pacing around the building outside drinking coffee, and I ran into Katie Nolan, who's like a Boston sports person, and I was like,
I feel like I know what that is. I don't know why. Probably
she's on ESPN, bro, and I saw her, and I was just like, I walked up to her. I was like, hey, I was so fucking nervous, dude. I was like, hey, Katie Nolan, my name is Taylor McQuade. I have an interview up here in about a half hour. Do you have any advice for me? And she was super nice, man. And she was like, hey, just be yourself, do this shit. And I was like, yo, like, I appreciate that, like, back and forth.
Just good people are good people.
Yeah, man.
People, you'd be surprised if you approach it without if you approach, if you don't look at it, you can't try and like always get something from someone too. So what
exactly.
Sometimes, you got to do something for someone else. And then next thing you get a phone call and you're opening up for so-and-so because, you know what, you did that favor that one time and connected so-and-so with so-and-so to get them something, right?
Yeah, it's a chain, man. It's like lately I've been like focusing a lot on gratitude. And it's like, if you just like go into the world like with gratitude and being thankful for what you have, and you help people out when you can, you'd be surprised that a lot of good shit and good karma comes back your way. It's not about like asking for something. It's just about like putting good energy out there, helping somebody if you can, taking your shot when you can. A lot of people will be surprised. So I don't know, man, that's sort of just been like motivating me a lot lately. You
should run for president, man.
Oh no, bro! I'd be a fucking shitty ass. I don't have the intelligence span, bro. I'd be like, what a proclamation? What the fuck? I'm so not that smart, but
especially right now, though, gratitude is something that I think is super important. Because a lot of people are fucking dying, and you're able to do this dope thing that I'm happy to be a part of right now, and this interview, basically podcast, whatever you want to call it. But a lot of people are stuck in the hospital.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I know.
Like, it's fucking, so gratitude is crazy. I mean, there's just count your blessings, not your problems,
Yeah, man. It's like, for me personally, this has been sort of a time of creativity for me. Now, I'm on day about like 42 of quarantine. And for the first month, I was trying to create stuff down here in my little basement. I was trying to do in like comedy. I was trying to do podcasts. I was trying to do TikToks and shit, bro. And like, I'm just like not a TikTok guy. I so bad, but it's sort of like, it's giving me a lot of time to get all the shitty shit out and giving me some time to process and be like, yo, maybe I should do a podcast series. And like, okay, so this is how it's gone for me. I was struggling to come up with material, and I was listening to a podcast. It was Erica Nardini of Barstool Sports, the token CEO. And she was like, look, man, this is a time for the Hail Marys. Just throw out any ideas you have. And I was listening to another podcast, and it was saying, maybe try a podcast series. And I was like, okay, let's talk about what I'm doing right now. I'm struggling to create fucking content. How do I talk about that? Why don't I just
not now, but then
beforehand, like a week ago. And I was like, why don't I reach out to people in this industry and try to like, and it was kind of weird, man. At first,
look at the results though, just by reaching out.
Yeah, connecting. And it's like, you know,
Crazy. All you gotta do is literally reach out. You never know. It's like literally.
I know, man.
My mom says this thing. It's like I don't think she created it, but it's like throwing a spaghetti at the wall. Some of it's gonna stick eventually.
Yeah, man. So you got to just like, I mean, I've just been.
Shoot your shot. Shooters got to shoot.
Shooters got to shoot, bro. I mean, we kind of talked about how you feeling, man? How you feeling through this?
Bro, like health wise, I'm great, bro.
Yeah.
Besides not having a good proper fade, which is.
Is that why you got the hat on? I just been shaving my head, bro. I'm fuck it, dude.
Honestly, I would go right to the barber if we opened up. But so I'm great, man. Mentally, I've been trying to keep my composure just through music. Is really the channel I have.
It's like an outlet for you.
Yeah, it's music. I've been trying to get some air when I can.
Yeah.
I'm big on like just, like I like being cooped up at the same time. Like I'm hidden in my, like shit, my girl wants to kill me because I'm back here, right? All the time and I'm singing just because it's like I have this crazy week. It's like, although it's terrible what's happening, I'm trying to look at it like a blessing to just create.
It is, bro. For creative people, it's just time. It's time off. Express yourself through this fucking, pandemic we're having.
And not even like be depressed and write depressing music. It's like, nah, let me just like,
nah, man,
change my outlook on the whole thing. And obviously, I want the fucking world back. I think everyone does. But like, in the meantime, yeah, I'm gonna make as much music as I can, and and I think that also in the meantime it helps my personal psyche. I wish I could say like I meditate, but bro, I try. Shit is hard as hell.
Yo, you got to find someone to do it with. I've been meditating with my girlfriend. It helps, bro.
I got ADD out the ass, bro.
Bro, try a short one. Try like a 15-minute one. Just try 10 minutes.
I was thinking 3 minutes, bro. How long are you meditating for, McQuade?
I've been going like 17 minutes a day. Wow. We do a 17-minute meditation a day. I've been like, dude, I'm trying to move towards that lifestyle of like mental.
Me too.
I haven't moved towards the yoga yet. Yeah, I've gone like
vegan as well.
So I did a 30-day vegan challenge. I did vegan for 30 days, man, and I did it. And I'll tell you this much, man.
It's not bad. I just had vegan pizza the other day. It's phenomenal. Great. I didn't know it was vegan pizza until I found out after. I was like, wow, really? Shit was crazy. Oh, you hated it.
No, it's just funny you kind of said it like, no, but I think what I noticed was, dude, after day 2, I had so much more energy. Dude, meat makes you. What is vegan?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I like it's like meat, cheese. What is it again? What can't you?
So vegan is just no animal products. So nothing that came out of animal. No milk, no eggs, no meats.
All right. So look, it's impressive you did that. That's not looking good for me.
Yo, man, it's mental. It's all mental. Listen, man.
Not even mental. It's like I like meat. I like chicken. I like eggs. I like milk. I don't know. I like that shit.
So the reason I did it was because through this thing, I was working a lot. I was working late hours, bartending late nights, and that on top of I was working 50 hours a week. I have 2 dogs that I take out for an hour and a half a day. I have a girlfriend I want to spend time to, and I'm trying to start a personal project, and it was too much for me. So I couldn't do everything. And that's why I wasn't able to do the podcast because I didn't have any energy or time. And so one day I was like, I need more energy. I'm doing vegan for 30 days. And on day 2, bro, at the end of the day, I was like, I feel like $1 million. I feel like I could do anything right now. So if you're someone who's working a lot, you just give it a try, man. If I lost 10 pounds like that.
I feel like I need to put weight on, but.
Okay, so there are the whole Titans.
Let's turn to sports real quick. Hold up.
All right. Here, I'm gonna transition to sports, bro. The Tennessee Titans.
Hot takes. Let's go.
The Tennessee Titans offensive line did vegan diets, bro. Look at Derrick Henry.
Why are we going back to?
All right, let's talk sports, man. Let's talk
sports.
So, have you been watching the draft at all? Have you been watching the NFL draft this weekend?
first day. Can you tell me who the Giants got?
They drafted an offensive tackle with the 4th overall pick.
I know that pick. No, I know that pick. I like that pick because, trust me, Saquon's the future. Mark my words.
Yo, I mean, yeah, he's a fucking beast. Yeah.
Saquon is good.
He's an amazing player. He's an amazing fucking player. Daniel Jones, the jury's still out. The jury's still out on Daniel Jones, my friends.
Yo, honestly, fuck Daniel Jones.
What? You say fuck Daniel Jones?
I don't back it. I'm a Giants fan. True blue, through and through.
So
he's not it. 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 He's not it.
He's like a cloned version of Eli Manning.
And that's not it. Eli, no, that's not it.
Oh, you know what? You didn't like Eli at the end either? Okay.
No, dude, I love Eli. Eli won us 2 rings. I love Eli. Truth is, bro, but no, just no.
Do you think Eli Manning's a Hall of Famer?
Yes. Only because he has 2 rings.
Okay, only because of those 2 Super Bowl runs.
He's like a gunslinging. You know what I'm saying? I can't say what I want to say. He's just like
you can say fucking whatever you can say. We can
gunslinging, packing dippers, like fucking. Yeah, I threw 5 picks today. Like it's like
yeah.
It's the fucking what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like Eli would just throw like ducks too. It's like.
Yeah, man. He
won us 2 rings. I love him. So I can't throw shade. But Daniel Jones is not it. No. I'll go on ESPN and say this shit. You should get Cam Newton if fucking Carolina doesn't want him.
I love, bro. When those
Cam and Saquon would be crazy.
That would be a dope little like QB option. That would be fucking sweet with him.
Carolina, like who they draft? They draft a quarterback. They like that dude.
Oh yeah. They just signed him to a deal. I think.
Cam's gonna be a giant. Watch, mark my words.
I like Cam Newton.
I will buy an Xbox One and Madden if that happens.
So you guys also drafted a safety from Alabama with your 2nd round pick. You got another offensive tackle, a cornerback, a guard, and a linebacker from Penn State. So I don't really know these guys too.
Really boring, but the Giants probably need that.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
we have no defense and no O-line. You need to get Saquon help.
Yeah.
And maybe Daniel Jones is good, but he fumbled and threw so many picks.
Well, he was a rookie. Wasn't he a rookie?
Yeah, you know who else was rookies? People who put up numbers and are the future. I want a franchise dude. I want someone who's going to light up. I want to fucking Lamar Jackson. I want him.
Right, it's kind of wild that every team fucking passed on that guy. Oof.
Yeah. I think we got
everybody did. He was a 32nd pick. Every team passed on him. The Ravens traded up to get him with their 2nd pick in the 1st round. But, what do you think about Tom Brady going to Tampa?
I think he's smart. I think Tampa's a great team. I think fucking Jameis, right? Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
He was terrible, dude. And if he wasn't throwing 5 picks a game, they would have been great. Because I think they have a good foundation. They got that fucking dude in the draft to protect Brady.
Yeah, they got offensive tackle.
A lot of pressure on that guy.
Who, Brady?
Now they got Gronk, and Gronk Gronk's the glue to make any team amazing. He's the best tight end ever, in my opinion.
I think his aura is going to be I think just in the locker room, having him is.
Is going to be fire. I think that Brady's smart, and he knew that they were a great team with a bad quarterback.
Jamie, 30 picks, 30 touchdowns. That's like some kind of fucking NFL record that will never be broken.
And
it's pretty wild.
They had basically bro, they literally had fucking games where they would lose by 1, win by 1, all because he's throwing picks for no reason. Brady's smart. He's got Giselle made the decision. It doesn't matter. It's over.
I was looking at the numbers the other day. I think there were 6 games where Tampa Bay.
Wait. Why are we asking me about this? Because how do you feel as a New England Patriots diehard fan?
Yo, dead ass, bro. Okay.
Are you burning your Tom Brady gear?
Hell no. So, look, I love the Patriots. I love Tom Brady. It was clear that there was a serious riffraff with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. The serious tension between those guys. I mean, it's not like Tom Brady said, "Fuck you guys, I'm done with this place." He's been there for 20 years. He won 6 Super Bowls. He what?
Bro, he took pay cut. He took pay cuts for too long. That was they did him dirty.
They did him dirty, man. I mean, I think he just wanted, he wanted weapons around him. He wanted to be respected in the locker room. And like, I don't fucking blame the guy. He's done so much for the city. It's not like he like.
Guys have had like 85 running backs in the last 3 years. I feel like you guys like don't have one star like.
Well, no, they got James White's been a fucking stud for these guys.
Yeah, whatever you want to call a stud.
He's a receiver at running back. He's basically a receiver at running back. But
a stud is fucking McCaffrey.
Well, yeah, we they use the running backs a little different in New England than Christian McCaffrey, but. Yo, man, I just think that like it was time to move on. All great fucking dynasties ends. I don't blame the guy. It would have been cool to see him retire as a New England Patriot, but I was like, you saw the writing on the wall. It's not like he was like days beforehand. He had already announced he wasn't coming back. I want to see the guy win a Super Bowl in Tampa. I'm still rooting for the Patriots, but I wish the guy success. I mean, he wasn't. Yeah. I'm rooting for him.
Boston feels, or is that just you like respecting Brady in the process?
No,
Boston.
I don't know. I don't think they're pissed at him. I think they're pissed at Belichick. They're pissed at Belichick because they didn't sign him.
It's on Belichick. Belichick was like, we don't need him.
Yeah. It's an ego thing. It's two egos, Brady and Belichick. They want to prove that it was them and not the other guy. And it's like,
I got another question for you.
All right, what's up?
Who through the draft, Freddie? In your opinion, who's having the best? Top 3 teams having the best drafts, and why?
I think that the Miami Dolphins drafting Jalen Hurts was huge. If he can, no, wait, not Jalen Hurts. Tua. I think them drafting Tua is huge. I mean, yeah, I think he's dope, man. I want to see him. I want to see, in the second rounds, who drafted Jalen Hurts? It was.
Who got Jalen Hurts? I like him better than Tua.
Jalen Hurts. Why can't I haven't even studied the draft. I've been like outside all fucking day.
My bad. I didn't mean to quiz you on it. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, he went to the Eagles. I like Tua to the Eagles to back up Carson. I mean, that's kind of cool. Like Carson Wentz is gonna get fucking injured, so.
Well, maybe not because he's got time to rehab. All right. So go on. So.
And I like the fact. I mean, I don't know about like best, but like the cool. I like the quarterbacks going. I like the fact that the Green Bay Packers drafted a quarterback behind Aaron Rodgers. I think that's so awesome. I think they're just tired of Aaron Rodgers complaining. I think they're tired of him.
Why are you hating on Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know, man. I think he's a phenomenal talent. I think he has the opposite personality of Tom Brady. Tom Brady sort of has like a team first mentality, and Aaron Rodgers sort of has like a me first mentality. With that said, I know that like Tom Brady's had a lot more success than Aaron Rodgers, but
Dude, Rodgers, what did he win? 1?
He's 1 for 1.
Yeah, but whatever. Rodgers is fucking filthy, bro. Like,
his talent is probably one of the most talented quarterbacks of all time.
They totally wasted a pick. They should have put talent around him for 2 more years.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's kind of like funny. It's most entertaining for me is definitely that pick.
Well, I think Rodgers is going to win the MVP because of it. He's so pissed. I bet he's so pissed. Dude, I played quarterback. If you did that to me, I'd be so
Yeah,
pissed.
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
Dude, I'd be like, you're planning on slowly taking me out. That's a deep cut, bro.
It is a deep cut. Oh,
like,
yeah.
If I won you a Super Bowl, I'd be like, dog. Like, what? Like, he's the first person. Him and, like, fucking Mahomes would do that fucking throw where they do that wrist shit. It's crazy. That shit's crazy. I couldn't do that. I could throw a pretty decent ball, but I couldn't.
Yo, did you ever think about playing college football?
Yeah, I always wished I did. I wished I played like D3, D2s, whatever.
I regret that. I regret not like working harder in high school and not like going for that shit, bro.
I wish I almost started. Like, I wish I went to a D3 school that wasn't even that good to play quarterback and try to make it good.
Yeah, man. I just miss like, so I played rugby at UNH for a little while, and that was unreal, bro.
Sounds terrible, rugby.
It's fun, man. I still kind of had that drive.
Yeah. No, I miss football, dude. It's something you can't explain. That's why I think I miss baseball, dude. I'm a big baseball guy. It's fucking, my birthday is on Wednesday. I go to a Yankee game for my birthday. My brothers and my dad every year. It's like so what are we doing? We're having a Zoom call instead. It's like, what the fuck? What happened? So yeah, I'm Joseph in sports, man. And when I think about me playing sports, I miss it so much. But I was thinking about Justin Flores playing Boobie Miles in the first game and getting hurt.
I know, bro. He was so talented. What the fuck?
Shit, yo.
He was so talented. That guy.
Coach Hollingsworth, if you ever hear this, man, I hope you're safe and well.
Yeah, man. There were some talented guys there, man. It's too bad.
We should have been a lot better.
We lost the games. We lost were very close. We were 5-3, and they were all like last possession games and shit like that. So, I don't know, man. That school was kind of like it was sort of like you bring everybody together for a year or two and try to make it. Well, you have.
It's like here's specialty players.
Yeah. I mean, bro, like that, you bring everybody together for a year or two, try to make it work. Like the teams that are really good have 4 years of chemistry together, you know? And we guys. Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
but we made it work, dude. We were good, dude. We just thought, there was a few people that were a little soft.
Yeah.
We needed help. Like, that's just what it was. We were too soft. Like, not us. Like, not you. Definitely not you in particular. Like,
Blaine was not soft. Blaine was not soft.
Bro, I'm not talking about Blaine. I'm not talking about Flores. None of that. Especially not Drell, JJ, none of
them. Blaine was one of like the hardest hitting guys I've ever played sports with, bro.
Yeah, Blaine's the hardest hitting person I know besides my brother.
Yeah, dude, he was a fucking beast, man.
Luckily, I just got to fucking throw passes during practice and not do hitting drills, so I'm cool.
Yeah, that was another thing with our team. It was like we only padded up twice a week because we had such little. There was like 15 varsity players, and we all went two ways and shit.
That's like why we didn't win.
Yeah.
But we was all right, bro. We made the most of it. I miss it. Shit, that was fun.
So to be honest, man, that's sort of one of the reasons why I started this sports podcast is because like I felt like I didn't really like, I don't know. I had a lot more to give in the sports world, and maybe I'm done playing, but like I want
to study the draft more though.
Yeah, well, there's.
I caught you slipping. I was like,
I'm not. That's the thing, man. I'm realizing I'm not really like an analyst. It's kind of like.
You like a talk shittist.
Kind of, yeah. I like that.
I like that. Okay.
So
I dig that. Fucking analyst, like.
Well, it's like you got to put a lot of hard work and time in and shit. And it's like if I devoted 40, 50 hours a week to that shit, maybe. But no, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
The headlines and then sauce it up.
Yeah. There's a place in the world for that, you know?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. So, I mean, the life is long. Like, you've been doing the music thing for 10 years, and you're still trying to figure it out. I might have to do this for 10 years before I figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's everyone's journey is different. At the end of the day, it's what it comes down to. So it's like, but that's okay. Some people who aren't as talented as you are, as good as broadcast, podcast, whatever you want to call it, singer, rapper, like, they blow up faster than you do, but at the end of the day, like, self-belief, time, discipline, being like making sure you put the work in, bro, you'll be good. I feel like everyone who's creative is good if they really put the work in.
Let me ask you this. Okay, I have a couple questions. So in terms of the music, man, who are you listening to today that are like some of your favorite hip hop artists?
I like Tory's new album a lot. I love Frank Ocean. I like Party. I love Travis Scott. And then Kid Cudi, obviously. I listen to Kanye a lot. And then I would say I mean, that's a lot. Honestly, I spent a lot of time listening to like beats and songs I'm working on. Like right before we were on this, I was working on a record and it just made like a reference track. So sometimes, with the way I create, it's, I don't really write anymore. I used to write a lot more than I do now. And because of that, a lot of it is like I do reference tracks and based off the melodies. It's like I write, but first it's like if I send you a reference track, you'd probably laugh because it's like like on the song, and then I put the words to it.
Okay, so you're trying to get the flow first, and then the words come. But that's your creative process.
It's like, to me, melodies drive the song, so that's the most. Step one, get the melody. Step two, if the melody and words come together at the same time, which they do sometimes, they really do. But most of the time, it's half dozen. As long as the melody's there, I know it's gonna be a good song. It's literally like, it's almost like, if the melody's there, I could say nothing, not one word, and I know it's a really good song. And there's songs I've written, recorded that I don't like, you know? So it's like, I learned melody's big for my music because it's all driven off my mood. I don't, you know.
I noticed when I was listening to some of your songs, it's not like dance part. It's like music you move to, music you listen to before you go out, music you listen to in the car ride to the bar, at the bar, shit.
Yeah. You know what? It's crazy because, like, you could go through my shit. Like, I'm on my phone right now, right? Like, I'm on my phone and I'm on Apple Music. Oh shit, Tenor just came on Apple Music. Where Apple Music be taking long to release songs right now. So Tenor just came out too.
Oh, so yeah.
I just dropped 2 new records. One's called Normally I Don't Dance. The other one's called Tenor. So if anyone listening to this wants to check them out, it'd be dope.
I'm gonna put some stuff in the headlines, like news music coming out. I'm gonna like link everything to your, to your Instagram, or what. I'll figure that out at the end. But
nah, I appreciate that. That's mad. I'm just you know it's funny. I said that because, like, Apple be taking mad long to distribute my music. It's annoying.
What are you talking about? Like a week, a couple days, or?
I think it's because I don't know what it is, but they just take longer. It's like, it's been out on Spotify since yesterday.
Okay.
That's when it was supposed to drop. I'm gonna talk to soon for it. We're gonna be all right. But the good news is Normally I Don't Dance is out. 10 is out. I'm working on. I got Gold is featuring my buddy Prom Night. He's sick. That's dropping on Wednesday on my birthday, 4/29. And yeah, I'm just gonna steady be dropping music. Happy 2020 quarantine season.
All right. So do you have any like abstract ideas that you may be afraid to step into? Like some like crazy like shit that you're like, I don't know if I'm like ready to do this, or I'm a little scared to drop into this type of like creative work or anything like that. Might not be music, might be something else. Nothing?
Maybe like porn.
Porn? Fuck yeah, dude. I'm playing. Is it weird that I
mean, I mean, look, it's maybe just for like a trial, like see how it is.
I'd watch a Dylan St. John porn, bro. I don't give a fuck.
I'm telling you, don't worry. I got some tapes. Nah, I'm playing. So basically, I want to act, kind of.
Okay.
I want to act, and I've never really given. I've been an extra, which sucked. It's like the worst fucking 6 hours that I spent in 2 days. Got paid like $50. But
so you want to act, man? Okay,
yeah, I'm good at it. Like, I would love to be like Batman.
Fuck, so like a big character, like a dominant, like fucking like alpha male character.
I just like to do some cool ass shit, like try out for it, like see if it happens. You know what I mean? Why not? Fuck it. Like,
yeah.
I don't think Ben Affleck's a good Batman, so I feel like I'm better than him. Shit. I'm way more Bruce Wayne than that motherfucker. He fat. Like, he got chubby.
Yeah, dude. I think it would be really cool to play a villain.
I love Ben Affleck, but he ain't Batman. Sorry, he ain't Batman.
Bro, I think it would be really cool. See, like me, I want to play the villain. I think it would be so cool to play like a Bane or a Joker or like a fucking
I get too caught up in that shit. I'd be that guy. It's like, yo, don't love this character too hard.
But that's like,
he's an alcoholic. He really he really played it. He really hasn't stopped drinking since he wrote the script. Like, we gotta talk to him. Like, it's like, yo, I feel like that would be too much. I'm too like that. Like, I would fall too deep into it.
Bro, I think it'd be cool, man. Like, that's like the Methodist actors like Christian Bale or Jim Carrey and shit, who just like get fully into their character. Or
Carrey's a little bit out. They throw out there these days, though.
Yeah, Jim Carrey. Oh yeah, I don't know. I love it. I love that kind of stuff.
I mean, I think he's amazing. Ace Ventura is some of my favorite movies. Don't get me wrong, Laces Out. but like, what I, but like, I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I think acting would be fun. I was like thinking I might be good at it just because like I'm good at impersonations. I think I don't know.
Yo, let's get it. Let's see an impersonation. Let's see what you got.
Shit, like who am I impersonating? It's like more of who am I impersonating? I don't have like impersonation.
All right, so let's do like not Batman, like Superman or some other character.
No, don't give me like a Marvel character.
Okay, let's do fuck, what am I? Movies. What entertainment. Could you do like, I don't know, Steve Carell in The Office? That was the first thing that popped into my fucking
hardest one to do. Are you fucking kidding?
All right, so
the driest humor ever. Like, let's not say we did this, but I'm telling you, if you catch me drunk, I'll probably do some good one.
Yo, man, so that's like with me too. I have a lot of like cool ideas that I'd like to try, but like you have to become like so vulnerable to like put that shit out to the public. It's fucking challenging, man. Like you just said, if you're drunk, you could like get into those characters and stuff.
Yeah,
but like,
have you seen the Instagram live video that I had when I was in Paris? So in Paris, I went to Paris in February, so chances are, never mind. But so I went to Paris.
Is it still on your Instagram?
Yeah. So look, bro, I ended up at a burlesque show.
What?
With my girl on Valentine's Day, and I fell asleep the first act because it was so jet lagged. I was hungry. I was drunk. We drank all day. You know how it be. Paris was eating. So I fell asleep. All these naked women and shit. And then I woke up during halftime or whatever, the intermission. And I was like, shit, I gotta wake up. Like, I can't be falling asleep. Naked women, Valentine's Day. I gotta figure it out. Smoked a cigarette, slapped myself in the face, lost some water. Came back down. They're like, yeah, I want to pick some out of the crowd. Next thing you know, they picked me. I'm like, oh God, what's gonna happen? So I ended up, doing this.
Wait, that's you? Oh my gosh, bro, that's so funny. You could be like a Chippendales.
Yeah. No, I was like, I'm like Magic Saint. I get my career stripping.
Bro, hey, if it pays the bills, man, and if I was good at it and it paid the bills, I'd fucking do that shit. I want to try.
Watch the video. Honestly, watch the video. I think I have potential. I have potential.
Hey man, like, yeah, but that's one that, yeah. And it's like, I'm trying to step outside of my comfort zone so I can.
I don't know if I want to really go into the stripper. I don't know if I want to be a stripper per se, but I'm just saying.
What if it helps your music career? What if it helped promote your music career? Would you do it?
I mean, that's an obvious answer, of course, but do I want to? That's like the worst case scenario. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you.
I have to become a stripper. I don't want to be a Chippendale.
Yo, well,
maybe if they made a movie about it, fuck it.
I'm just like, I'm trying to do things that are like, stepping outside my comfort zone in the creative world. And this is sort of just like a first step.
You got to start somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So
I think I'm trying to make this so maybe I could like show other people if you could step outside of your comfort zone and like create something that like, positive things happen. And it just takes like stepping out that first step, making that first step and shit like that. And like, I don't know, if you promote like positivity and optimism and you try to help other people, like good things come back your way. So like, I'm obviously going to like promote your music through this video and shit like that. And I mean,
yeah, don't only promote the Paris video, please.
Oh yeah. No, I'll promote the other shit.
The record too.
I will.
You can definitely get a good laugh out of that shit. But yeah, man, I appreciate like chopping it up with you, and yeah, glad you're healthy through this crazy time. Well, I hope your family's healthy and safe. Yeah, bro, you should just start going on. I'll do this every week. Let me come talk shit.
Yeah, if we can find like
I'll give you some hot takes, bro. I'll get on my Stephen A. I got you.
Yeah, if it's sports or music or fucking culture, like whatever the fuck, whatever we can do, man, I'm down because I'm just gonna be trying to pump out content and shit like that. So, is there anything else you want to like talk about or get off your chest or like fucking like?
Nah, man, just as everyone's honestly, if you're anywhere near New York, just listen and stay home and don't be an asshole and like understand that like, if in order to make this shit better, we just gotta listen so it stops and we can get back to life.
I know those
Get back on the stage.
those people that are protesting. It's like fucking crazy, dude. Unbelievable.
No, look, I want the world to start too, but we got 400 people dying today. I'm sorry, like RIP to all of them. But what I'm saying is, just if you from New York, just stay home. Stay home, and then we'll be out sooner than later. And everyone stay safe and wash your fucking hands and listen to my music.
All right, man.
You know what I'm saying? And thank you for having me, man. And it was so good catching up with you.
You're welcome, bro.
Shout out to Tilton.
Tilton Rams.
That's right.
All right, bro. Peace.
Peace.
Brand new house, brand new clothes. All this money got brand new hoes. Brand new check, brand new goals. All this money got brand new goals. Ride around the city with my phone, yeah. Where we going, nobody gon' know yet. I ain't got no need for a whip. I just took a plane to a lift, yeah. Got $1 million now, used to have zero. Pulling up into my hometown hero. Got my mama Dukes a brand new crib. Upgraded, you can't match this shit. 5-star stays on my high roller. Baby, I ain't never gonna die sober. I'ma sip this hand to my last breath. And I'ma smoke the pack till no pack left. Add another comment to my check, yeah. Skinny motherfucker, I'm a flex, yeah. Live to a jet, yeah.